여러분 안녕. Introducing yourself in Korean is simple, and it's one of the fastest ways to start real conversations. With a few polite phrases and a little bit of practice, whether you're meeting someone professionally or chatting with new friends. Welcome to Airlearn Korean, where every lesson will help you read, speak, and think in Korean the way it's actually used. By the end of this lesson, you'll be able to introduce yourself in both formal and informal situations, say where you're from, explain what you do, share hobbies, and finish gracefully, all with natural Korean endings. And if you want to sound fluent, not just read fluently, try practicing on the Airlearn app. It walks you through every phrase with native intonation and natural rhythm, so your Korean doesn't just make sense, it sounds right. Let's start with the most important step, a proper greeting. Formal one, you should say, 안녕하세요. Hello. The informal one, to your friends or people at your age, you should say, 안녕, saying hi, hello. Use the formal version by default until someone invites you to be casual. The small switch from 안녕하세요 to 안녕 immediately changes the tone from polite to friendly. Next, add your name. There are 3 common levels: very formal, polite, and casual. Let's go with the first very formal one. This is the business style. 저는, your name, 입니다. For example, for my case, 저는 건우입니다. It means I am 건우. This is the very polite, common and everyday version of introducing yourself. And then the polite, common in everyday introductions. 저는 name이에요. For my case, 저는 건우예요. It means I'm 건우. And lastly, the informal version for your friends and peers. 나는, your name, 야. For my case, 나는 건우야. It means I'm 건우. Notice how the endings change the feelings. 뭐뭐입니다 is formal and clear. 이에요, 예요 is polite and friendly. 야 or 야 is intimate and casual. Telling someone where you're from is a natural next step. The formal version is 저는, your country, 사람입니다. For my case, I am 한국 사람입니다. It means I am Korean. The polite version. 저는 the country 사람이에요. For my case, 저는 한국 사람이에요. Lastly, the informal version. 나는 your country 사람이야. For my case, 나는 한국 사람이야. It means I'm from Korea. If you want to be specific with the city, the formal version is 저는 city에서 왔어요. For my case, 저는 인천에서 왔어요. It means I'm from 인천. Using 에서 왔어요 literally means came from, which sounds natural when talking about origin. Now add your job or role. Clear and simple. The formal version is 저는 job or role입니다. I am a job or a role. For example, 저는 교사입니다. It means I am a teacher. The polite version. 저는 job or role이에요. I am a job or role. For example, 저는 학생이에요. I am a student. The informal version. 나는 job or role이야 or 야. I'm a job or role. For example, 나는 학생이야. It means I'm a student. Quick tip. Use 입니다 when you want to be very formal, like interviews, presentations, when you're meeting someone for the first time. 예요 or 예요 for the polite daily talk, and 야 or 야 among friends or people you know very well. Adding a hobby makes your introduction personal and friendly as well. the formal or polite part. 제 취미는 hobby이에요 or 예요. It means my hobby is this hobby. For example, 제 취미는 음악 듣기이에요. My hobby is listening to music. For example, 제 취미는 독서예요. It means my hobby is reading. The informal version is 내 취미는 this hobby, yeah or yeah. My hobby is this hobby. For example, 내 취미는 영화 보기야. It means my hobby is watching movies. To say what you like, 저는 것 좋아해요. I like thing. For example, 저는 커피 좋아해요. I like coffee. The informal case is 나는 커피 좋아해. I like coffee. Talking about hobbies invites further conversation. People often respond by sharing their own interests. Finish politely and invite the other person to speak. Polite endings. 만나서 반갑습니다. It means nice to meet you. The informal one is 반가워요. Actually, the polite one is 반가워요. Nice to meet you. Casual ending among friends. 반가워. Nice to meet you. Ask the other person. 당신은요? And you? It's a formal case and use carefully. Let's put everything together with a full example. First the formal version, then the casual one. The formal example. 안녕하세요. 저는 마리아입니다. It means, hello, I'm Maria. Then I would respond, 안녕하세요. 저는 건우예요. Hello, I'm 건우. Then Maria would say, 저는 미국 사람이에요. I'm American. Then I would reply, 저는 한국 사람입니다. I'm Korean. Then Maria would say, 만나서 반갑습니다. Nice to meet you. Then I would respond, 저도 반갑습니다. Nice to meet you too. Here's an informal example for friends. 안녕, 나는 소피야. Hi, I'm Sophie. Then I would respond, 안녕, 나는 건우야. Hi, I'm 건우. Then Sophie would say, 나는 영국에서 왔어. I'm from England. Then I would reply, 나는 서울에서 살아. I live in Seoul. Sophie would say, 만나서 반가워. It means nice to meet you. Then I would respond, 나도 반가워. Nice to meet you too. You've learned how to greet people politely or casually. 안녕하세요 or 안녕. Say your name at 3 levels. 입니다, 이에요, or 이야. Tell where you're from. 나라 사람입니다 or 도시에서 왔어요. Describe what you do. 직업입니다, 직업이에요, or 직업이야. Share hobbies and likes. 제 취미는 저는 무엇을 좋아해요. And also end politely and ask the other person about themselves. 만나서 반갑습니다. And you? Practice these words and phrases out loud, record yourself, and try both formal and informal versions depending on who you're speaking with. And if you want a little extra help, the Airlearn app will be a great guide. It will help you with nurturing a daily practice habit, and you'll start seeing progress quickly. 잘했어요. Great job. See you next time.